getting requests to do more videos. So here is a fun topic. That was sarcastic, by the way. This is the least fun topic in our existence, and that is the subject of evil. One of the greatest objections and the most cause for doubt that there's ever been in my mind for there being a good creator. This is originally why I became atheist agnostic, or I at least sort of was going in that direction after college. When I started really thinking through these issues, that was what was keeping me away, making me think that God was not real. It's disgusting that so much evil has to exist in the world right now, and God's not the cause of it. God actually makes an account for it in his word and the words that he gives us. In Genesis 3, you read about a fall. A creation was created good, and then there was a fall, and it's very sort of, you can't get all the details just based off of Genesis, but you can understand that when God created the world, he created it good, and then free will intervened. God's creation decided to turn away from God's good will, and what erupted after that was evil and chaos and separation from God's good creation. That's what sin really is it's separating us from God's good creation, God's good will. And that separation occurs based off of free will choice. That being said, sin entered the world, and now we live in a fallen kingdom. Humanity had to go through this cycle of life, death, and birth. Life, death, birth, life, and death. Every one of us has to experience in this fallen world, unfortunately, and the human race seems to have had to live it out, basically, until God comes back to save us and redeem us. That being said, God is going to judge evil because God is just. He can't just snap his fingers and tell everyone to be good and everyone's good. That would insinuate that we do not have free will. God does not want to create us, apparently. God did not want to create us as robots and as slaves. He wants us to be autonomous people, have our own will and our own personality. So that being said, one of the hardest questions to answer, but it does give an account for it in Genesis, and you hear people talking like people that even claim that they're Satanists will be talking about, well, if God exists and he's good, then why does all the evil exist in the world? It's like, man, you're proclaiming yourself as Satanist and you're complaining about evil, but you don't even understand that the founders of Satanism were the most openly, publicly evil people in the things that they admitted to doing and that they condoned doing. I'm not going to get into it, but it just grinds my gears when I hear someone proclaiming Satan as their Lord, or even jokingly, has all this Satanist propaganda all up in their house and whatever. And it's like, you don't even understand what symbols you're putting in your house. You don't understand what that means. The message of Jesus is a loving God who created the world good, created human beings very good, he said, with free will, and human beings in our error, we created this world, we departed from God in this world, we separated from God, we let sin enter in, and that's the cause of evil. God's not the cause of evil, y'all. He's trying to make it right, and he's going to make it right, and that's who Jesus is. He's that God coming to make it right and to save all of humanity. He said the whole world. He loves the whole world. That means every single human being. And it's just to miss that message, is to miss that message because of some bias that someone is spewing out who hasn't actually read the Bible in context to understand it, and you learn from people who don't know the love of Jesus, and it's like there's so much misunderstanding surrounding who that man is, who God is. God is not the man, but he became a man. And that man was Jesus Christ, and he died to prove that he loves every single one of us. So that's the message for today. Thanks for watching. My YouTube channel is A New Way with Noah. Stay blessed.